So I'm making some oxtail today. So as you can see, I'm cleaning up the oxtail. I'm cutting off all the fats from around the oxtail, all the fats. So I'm cleaning up it. As you can see how much fat I cut off already. So I'm just going to continue to cut off the fat from it, because you don't want too much of fat on your oxtail, because you don't want, when you cook it, you have a lot of grease and a lot of fatty meat hanging on it. So you need to clean up your oxtail properly. So what I'm doing now, I'm touching some water inside the oxtail because I'm going to wash it. I have 1 lemon here, I cut in 2, so I'm just going to squeeze it all over the oxtail and I'm going to wash it. Until I see no blood, the water coming from it. I'm going to give it about 3 washes dry. So I'm going to stop, throw off the water and continue washing it. So my oxtail is washed, clean and ready to be seasoning up. So I'm going to season this oxtail step by step. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add me some complete season inside it. I'm going to add me some allspice season also, and I'm going to add me some Jamaican browning because we're doing brown stew with baked bean, so like that. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take my hand and I'm going to rub up everything inside it and put this down for at least 2 hours so the season can soak inside it and it can marinate and all the flavors get inside this oxtail. And meanwhile you rub it in, you will see if you want any more season, any more browning to it, so you can just add it meanwhile you go in. Just going to cover this now and I'm going to leave it soak inside it or marinate. Oxtail today. Okay, so it's already like 2 hours since I seasoned my oxtail. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use my pressure pot. You can go ahead and you can slow cook yours, like for keep on adding water to it until it cooks, because you know in the olden days that is the way how our grandmother or our mother or the family teach us to do it back home. But today I'm being lazy, so I'm going to use my pressure pot to pressure the oxtail. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add me some vegetable oil inside that pot, and now I'm just going to place my oxtail inside it, and I'm going to saute it first, and then I'm going to add some water to it, and I'm going to pressure it. just going to make it test on one side for like 3 minutes, and then I'm going to keep on stirring it until I see the consistency I want it. Then I will add the water to it. So I'm just turning it. Okay, baby. See, like that. Yes, so you can catch all the color and the season and saute inside it. Just like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get me about 2 cups of water to throw on it or to pour on it, and close the pressure pot and leave it to pressure. So it's like 15 minutes already since the stove have been pressure in the pot. Have been pressuring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off the stove now, and I'm going to leave it to cool down by itself. Okay, baby, I'm coming. To cool down by itself, and then I will open it, transfer it to another pot, and then I will cook it from there in the pot, because I don't want to pressure it too much inside the pressure pot. So I'm just going to transfer it, as I say, into another pot and leave it cook slowly by itself. Okay, so I just opened the pressure pot because it's finished to lose all the air inside it. So I take a fork, and as you can see, I'm just pushing it in. It's not fully cooked, you see, it's still, you know, a little bit hard. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer it to the other pot. So I transfer it now into the next pot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the fire on low heat, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to leave it to do its thing. Meanwhile, it's there slowly cooking. I'm going to cut up some onion, some garlic, some red pepper, some green pepper, some scallions, some thyme to go inside it. Okay guys, so my oxtail is finished to cook down to where I want it. So here for the seasoning, I have some red onion, I have some carrot, I have some tomato, I have some red pepper, some green pepper, some scallions, some thyme, some garlic, some yellow peppers. I have a cube of Maggie right there. I have some ketchup mayonnaise I'm going to put inside it. I'm going to add some black pepper to it, and I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper, red pepper flakes inside it, because I don't have any Scotch bonnet pepper. I think I did have some inside my fridge, but eventually I don't have any, so I'm going to use what I have. So this is all my season. You see how much garlic here? Yes, I like a lot of garlic, and the thyme, yes, the fragrance. I like to put carrot inside my oxtail for the sweetness from the carrot, for the little bit of crunch. Normally, if I didn't going to put baked bean inside it, I would add some Irish potato also to it, but because I'm going to put Jamaica baked bean inside it, I'm not going to add any Irish potato to it today. To add my season to the pot, like so. You should smell the oxtail, and it don't even finish. It don't even have in enough season and everything in the pot, and you should just smell it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The flavors just bursting out. Now I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to add the 1 Maggie cube. I'm just going to crush it inside it like so. And I'm going to add my ketchup menace, about a tablespoon to it. And red pepper flakes in it. Give it some kick. Give it a little bit of kick. And I'm just going to incorporate everything inside the pot.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
I think so.
I think so too. I think it's going to be delicious. What do you think? You think so? Just like that.
I want food, Mommy.
It's soon finished. Food soon finished, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And just like that, and I'm just going to cover my pot, and I'm going to leave it to cook down for another 10 minutes. And then when it reaches the 10 minutes, I'm going to add my butter bean to it. So as you can see, my oxtail is slowly cooking away. See that? Like that. So this is the time I'm going to add a little bit of tomato ketchup to it. Yes. A little bit, about a tablespoon of ketchup, not too much. And I'm just going to mix that in. What the ketchup going to do is going to give it a little bit of sweetness to the sauce. Yeah. And I'm going to cover it and leave it to cook down more. Yes, and then I'm going to add the butter bean to it. So as you can see, it's finished to cook now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the braised butter bean to the pot now, just like that. And I'm going to take my little time to incorporate it, because remember, the bean is already cooked and you don't want to mash it out inside the gravy. You want it to still hold its texture, so when you put it on the plate, it will show you have the butter bean inside it. Okay, and after 3 minutes, this is done. This is finished, and I will show you guys how I plate it up. So it's finished now, so I'm just going to turn off the heat and I'm going to plate it up. Look at that goodness. Look at that goodness. Goodness.
I got my phone.
Okay, go watch your phone.
Look. Party, 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 party.
And there you go, Jamaica stew oxtail with butter bean. Remember to tell a friend, to like, to share, to subscribe, to hit that notification bell, and remember, God is love.